Welcome back. A big test for the Bulldogs, currently in 11th place on the ladder, 4 wins and 4 losses. A slight stutter after a very positive start to the season. The Giants, of course, are flying. They're in 4th spot with 6 wins and 2 losses.
And you'd think Will Minson back into the team after a bit of a reprieve during the week. He'll just try and bash it up with Mumford today, won't he?
Maybe the luckiest man playing football today, going from 4 weeks now down to playing, and look, going to be a huge contest. He is almost playing for his career.
Through which he is. Who would have thought that would happen, Arno?
All right, she's on at Etihad Stadium. So much history between these sides in the short number of years. The Giants and the Bulldogs have been in the competition. Tom Boyd, of course, as we said, and Ryan Griffin now representing different clubs to who they played for when these sides met in the last game of last year, which was won in dynamic style by the Giants. But a new year, and things have certainly changed for the Giants. There's a fair bit of hustle and bustle going on early, but not much to report.
Ponson like to throw the ball by hand around the contest to split the lines, and they're just out here now. Interception, though.
It wasn't the greatest kick from Stewart. It was more the decision than anything.
Now, it looks like Wallis has gone to Griffin.
We wish him all the best in his AFL journey. Kick comes away, and again Heath Shaw very attentive, right on the job. Well, Rovat stands up to him, swung one there. Not sure if he connected or not. But not the first bloke and probably not the last to have a bit of a swing at a Shaw.
Yeah, well, I said to Dermy Brereton before, I said in the big...
Just dabs it for McRae. Downfield didn't really make much difference. Bontempelli's got clear, but didn't get good service. Holds on nicely. Delivery into the 50, all important. Well captured by Tory Dickson. Tory Dickson is a goal kicker. He's nursed that one. It wasn't the most convincing of kicks, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal.
Sides, like I said, are fantastic. Well coached about getting the ball from the contest by using quick hands. Well done to Dickson then. Had to finish off because of the domination.
Well, Rose, he sharked Mumford's jump there.
Oh, look at Johannisen, just turns it on. Keeps them guessing along the way. Dabs for Grant. Slick ball movement. Too fast, in fact, for Lynn John. His legs gave out, but they come again. Johannisen started it. Can't finish it.
I like that kid.
Because it doesn't look like they're sitting on him. There's Picken there.
McRae hoping for Dickson. Bug had his hands full. Wallis, excellent to Dahlhaus. So clever and crafty around the goal face.
He just looks like he's in control of everything here now. But no, look, the way you think about him, he's a great chaser. He tackles well inside 50. He's got speed to chase down and just knows where to finish. Went to him. He's got more time to mark the ball now.
Bontempelli to half forward. Giants being challenged here. Rovat continuing that challenge, and boy, that's a big mark for the young man.
So, and that's just size. For the rest of that, kick straight time, kick through it.
And he does.
Good boy.
Promising start for the Bulldogs.
Look, he's still got a bit of puppy fat on him at the moment. Even now, he has lost a bit since he first started the fluke. But look at those legs. He's going to be a monster. And he's going to have a big part to play in this side going all the way in the next one.
Well, it's the middle. And Wallis receives in the Boyd direction again. Call forward on Gamely. It's a big size difference down there. It's something that it appears the Bulldogs are going to try and pepper away at if they can. Rovat just hurled it out to Wallis. And Wallis has kicked a goal. And that's 4 for the Dogs.
Oh, well, you get away with it. Yep, he's on the blind side, I would think there. But
Well done by Eastern Wood, turning it around the other end.
Forward pass or not, boys? Ward tries to do that and he flicks the handball. Cornelio took the extra step to try and get into the clear. They've got the numbers there, the Dogs. Ripped out of the air by Eastern Wood.
That's 2 times in a row now.
Good wrestle between Patfull and Minson. McRae, they're inside 50 again. Picken off the left.
Punt on the run, and once you put it across the boot, you worry about how far you can kick it, the depth, the swing. Tough kid, Dylan Shield.
Oh, Stevens just muscled his way through, and it's created another one. Dahlhaus again. I know not what to do, Tony.
So what you're seeing, sure, is without Stringer, without Cramery, they know Boyd is going to attract some footy, but the goals are coming from where, really, they don't know where these goals are coming from. Midfield, it's Dahlhaus.
The 18, the Western Bulldogs outside the 50-metre arc, so they have pushed back.
Because you know the Giants with that deep midfield will finish fairly strong. Well done. Roughhead, big.
Possession total continues to grow. They've had 15 more contested possessions, the Bulldogs.
Oh, free kick to Minson.
Inside 50s, 14-7.
2 weeks they've been beaten in those important clearances and the hit-outs to advantage. That's a beautiful kick.
Good strike.
This is an unbelievable start by the Western Bulldogs.
Claws on over the right shoulder, Mummy, to try and reach that.
Soft free kick there, Durham.
It is soft, but it's there.
Yeah, no, it's there. I'm
yeah.
just saying that you shouldn't allow that. You shouldn't get even caught in that. Let him get the tap out.
Told to get it in there quickly because they've got 2 players goal side that can jump over the top. But they couldn't get over the top of Fletcher Roberts.
Ground. You know what happens in these sorts of circumstances. It goes down the other end once.
Oh,
he's going to have to hit the mark.
Shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Taking it on.
Gee, this to take it out beyond 40 points.
Good hit.
He's given it plenty.
Good hit.
Not a problem.
It's all right coming into the crowd, but have a look at this. This is just like saying, have a shot at goal on me. Isn't it? Yeah, you've got to be better than that. That had to have distance over the top so Papel could either run onto it and keep his man under the ball. But
yeah. And Canelio did well to flip it back to Devon Smith, who kicks fairly aimlessly to half forward.
This bloke's having an impact here, boy. I think they've got to man him up. They've got to play a bloke who's going to be dangerous at least.
Open for the Dogs. Dahlhaus went straight at the man and then centered the kick, and it very nearly came off. Dickson, they flip it out. Here's Boyd. He sneaks inside the 50. Got close enough to score. Hoping for Mumford. Stewart's there as well. There's a bit of push and shove on. Mumford maybe thought he could have got it free. Devon Smith gets wrapped up. And penalised by Roughhead. Devon's house. The ball ricochets back. Easton Wood has an opportunity. Boyd got himself clear and latches onto it.
Aiden Core made the fatal error then. Was always dropping over to that side of the ground.
Good kick at goal.
That's what I was talking about. Patton's out of the West Coast. Oh, sorry, the GWS backline.
Oh, Boyd almost again. Dahlhaus, and that gets through to Dickson. And the domination continues.
Which is a good snap kick forward, just to motion the ball in the direction.
He's becoming much more like the player they were hoping as the years go on. Kick to half forward from Bunting. Shut down by Hamling. And as a result, it's a futile kick because there's no system or thought. He just didn't have time at all. Murphy, look at this. They're bubbling at half forward, the Dogs. Stevens bangs away. Oh, there's a good timing spoil by Patfull.
Tracking, Griffin and Scully. They just haven't even allowed to do that. They're squeezed so far up the Bulldogs. They are not allowing the Giants to run through the middle of the ground.
They're working the arc again. Johannisen's going to come at the footy.
Good boy. I like this kid. I really like him, Shorey.
Jason Johannisen, point blank range. He's done it. Not convincing, but it's a goal.
Devon Smith.
You can just see how he runs from behind that player. No. It was Devon Smith.
Just beyond him, you'd think here. He thought so.
Got Roughhead and Haynes in the goal square.
It's not going to be a mark. Webb, he's prepared to wind up and give the forwards a chance to jump. Roughhead. No free kick. Johnson Pelly.
Gee, he got away with murder then, Nick Haynes.
Gets into the pocket. Well done, McCarthy. But he had no one to give it to. Coughed it up.
It's amazing.
20 seconds. Obviously doesn't know that. But must get the sense there's not long to go. Can they take another mark? Griffin in the wrestle. Murphy. Exquisite timing. 10 seconds. Going to be tough. Hung in the air for so long. The siren sounds. Trelaw claims it. Oh, he's paid it, did he? No. I thought for a moment he had.
I think he would have if the siren hadn't gone.
If had he touched it, one grab, might have been a different story. This is midfield. He knows nothing's going to run him down
Come out
from
of the air.
behind.
Good point.
Boyd takes it. And now the Dogs turn to threaten here. Stevens powerful.
Good run.
He really ran hard to receive that.
Oh, that's a great run.
And he claims that the only downside is he's so close to the boundary line.
They give you grace and say the ball must re-enter the field before they call out of bounds. That's not bad.
Oh, it's better than not bad.
He's given the Hulk Hogan. What is it? What's he got? Oh, he's got the black armband.
Yeah, he's got an armband, so it must be.
That's a super kick after such a hard run.
Buck's gone to ground. The kick inside 50. Boyd in the wrestle with Court. Now Bontempelli hits it hard. Pushed away. Almost through it, but just got a fist to it. Dickson broke the tackle, and Wallis was in his sights.
Overuse by the Giants.
Comes in. Oh, that's three significant shots of goal today, isn't it? They've 7 straight goals. Minson, Mumford. To be careful here. Linjong. Will! He's missed.
How can you snap it that far?
The margin is 31 in front the Dogs, but they still feel vulnerable. Roughhead.
We've got to put some hurt on the board with this kick.
Oh, he hasn't. Hangs it out to the right. Drifts back, but Boyd, Shield knew he had reserves out the back. Canelio ran into the wall of Dogs. The door was ajar for a moment. It still is. Dahlhaus tried his darndest to get it out. That's fine. That's a point conceded. Canelio, now they're out. And on the wing, running Whitfield. Hoskin Elliott straight to Boyd. Magnificent tackle.
Left Toby Green to come up and get him. Took the risk and paid dividends.
Rovat made his move. Linjon, the follow-up. Wallis, Haynes. Was he restrained illegally? Play on the call. Wallis had some numbers on the inside. Dickson was one of them.
Bunting just played too far off him then.
So you can feel the tension. Dickson comes in. That's better. That's better. It's through.
Need someone to stand up for your team, and that is as good a tackle. Just grabbed his hand so he couldn't swing it around too, so nearly the perfect tackle, and then the rebound. Wallis keeps his feet, his opponent goes to ground, and he had a look there. That is a very smart kick.
Tackle. Dylan Smith, the release was excellent. Canelio snaffled it up. Shield's going to be hunted. Just got the kick away, and there's a great mark to Easton Wood.
That's been good.
4 intercept marks I can think of off the bat, and that was his 5th intercept mark for the day, and 100% by Footy's going.
Goes for Fletcher. Roberts.
Good boy. The red vest in the arm of the interchange.
Quick snap again. Big Will. What a game.
Oh, that is just brute strength. As a matter of fact, I think Shane Mumford would be pretty well embarrassed with the way that he was pushed off the ball by Big Will then.
Start response terrific.
Big Will might get it again.
Stevens in short. Boyd. Minson tried to get to it, couldn't. Some big tired bodies in there for the Giants. Bunting didn't mark it. He's hurt a little bit, but he's up. And the turnover again is complete. Boyd indulges in a bounce. Confidence ever growing. Dahlhaus will line up. Look at the smile on his face.
Away from goals. Well, that's weird action.
Obviously not going to be a goal yet.
And they're all on.
Fought for front position. Got it down. Utilised it well. Picken was hoping to get some high contact. Dahlhaus.
Could have goal from 12 entries. They're scoring almost every time.
Haynes back to the wing. It's going to drop a bit short.
Boy.
Easton Wood just plucking them one after another.
Has he grown about 4 inches or something?
I don't know.
The dying seconds. Kicks it out on the full. And that ends a magnificent quarter by the Western Bulldogs. They conceded a couple of early goals, but after that, it was complete and utter domination. And this young, precocious Giants team have more than met their match today. And he was restricted, wasn't he? But somehow he got them clear. Wallis, Boyd, was there a free there? Haynes was pushing it. Look at Lynn John take on 3 of them. And then they came to help. Minson to Grant. Oh, what a day this is for the Dogs. Jared Grant joins the party.
Still 3 or 4 deep from it. Steps up over that and still able to release to the outside.
Tell you what was smart there. Jared Grant kept that ball alive before he got that handball. He kicked that ball forward off the ground.
Grant has the ball knocked away. Lynn John got through them all and then couldn't finish off all that.
That was more arrogance.
Yeah. And you love to know whether he's going to turn into a superstar or not.
He'll be okay.
He can play.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Bontempelli. Grant takes it 30 metres out directly in front. Lopes in and scrambles.
He's got to make the most of his opportunities now, Jared.
Hiring department having a look at that for future reference during the season.
Yeah, I think they'll have to explain what happened there.
Oh, look at this, the snappy hands. And Murphy finishes it with a happy snap.
Free space like that in front of goal, he will hurt you every time.
Takes the mark, gives to Shield, to the square. Oh no, to behind.
He wasn't quite sure, Ryan Griffin, then how they get through the thick of the seasons, round 10 to 18. Wait on that call on this play.
Waiting. Picken misses.
What I think it does say is,
I don't know how you line this performance up against losing to Melbourne so convincingly last week.
Yeah, it's an amazing game, isn't it?
Beaten by 39 points last week. And there's another opportunity to present itself for the Bulldogs with Picken. I wonder what might have been. Anyway, we're watching Picken from 40. Bang. 61 points.
11 last night.
he kicked 7 straight, I think.
I know, but he gave 4 away.
Oh, right, okay.
He kicked the ball beautifully.
Drills that one for Jared Grant.
I don't think I've seen him play back before, so maybe Leon Cameron has. That might swing back a little bit. Maybe Leon is...
D'Amelio, he just saw off the tackle.
Yeah, that's good by Stewart.
Kept on running. And, well, done it again, Easton Wood.
How good is Easton Wood been today at picking off those errant kicks?
Just racking them up. And here's Mumford. The spillage for Dahlhaus.
South Gippy.
There's that tag team again.
So the siren sounds. We thought today was going to be about the young Giants, but instead it's the Greater Western Bulldogs who have prevailed.
Oh, Bordy, you just said it's good to get back on the winners list. It has been a bit of a struggle the last 3 weeks, even though it was a good game against Fremantle, but the results didn't come your way. You answered some questions today.
Yeah, I think we did. We thought that obviously we lost the last three games, but we thought we were in all those games. And just probably lapses of concentration, lapses of intensity, and teams make you punish. So we didn't think we were far away, but our 4-quarter effort today was great.
Well, you blew them out of the blocks early, didn't you? The contested possession. You won by 45 today in the contest. I mean, you just absolutely smashed them around the ball. Yeah,
we wanted to get back to that ferocious style of play that we've been known for in the first 5 or 6 weeks this year. So credit to our mids and our forwards. They really put the pressure on, and that's how we want to play.
Yourself, Easton Wood and Murph today were outstanding down back line. You had such a young group around you, didn't you? I thought you were brilliant.
Yeah, we do. We've got a really young list, and I think that's what some people forget at times, that we're still very young, we're still learning the caper, but to see the development of those guys down back and all over the ground. Really, it's just fantastic for an old bloke.
Ruffy had a great night, but your old mate Will, he was back.
Yeah, he was back. He had a pretty quiet week, Will. So it was great to get him back, and he really showed some fight and some grit today, and that's what we want from our big boys. And Tommy Boyd was super against his old side, and that's all we can expect. We just won a contest, and we got it today.
Go and sing that song, mate. Well done.
Guys, thank you.